I'm just gonna recap on the last video that I made, and then I'm gonna leave that alone. But um I I don't know what I just did. I don't know. Maybe I unlocked. I basically unlocked an enlightenment to myself while I was talking to y'all. Maybe millions of people knew this, but I'm just knowing it. So it's like, So without, because after I make this video, I'm not talking about it no more. If you want to talk about it, that's fine. But I'll talk about it with you, but I ain't gonna never bring this up again. But they said back then that the Anunnakis and the Nephilims was having sex with the angels. I'm gonna do some more deep research about it, but I'm not gonna do that now. But they always told black people that we come from monkeys. And when I did do the research on the beings that was here before the Anunnakis got here, when you look at them, you would think that it could be like a monkey. Could you look at a monkey? But they didn't look like monkeys. They look like mammals. That's what they look like. Pure mammals that was on this planet. And when I looked at them, I'm like, they not monkeys. Who the fuck would think they monkeys? They look like pure animals. This earth was occupied with nothing but animals. Pure mammals. And the Anunnakis got here. And then they told us that the Nephilims was having sex with the female humans. So that means that when the Anunnakis got here, let me break this shit down now. I'm gonna stop bullshitting with y'all. That means that when the Anunnakis got here, they started fucking the mammals, the animals. When the Anunnakis got here and saw how beautiful the mammals were and how we lived, they started fucking the mammals. And that's how we got created. Because we are the mammals. That's how we got created. So we are part Anunnaki and we are part mammal. This is the kicker. After we were born, we are now born now. You got women and men now that are now humans because they have basically violated the mammal and made a human. So now we are the new human now because we have basically taken away the pureness from the feminine. So now we are the new breed. We are now the feminine and the masculine when the masculine violated the pure feminine. Look up mammal. So now we are mixed with feminine and masculine. So we have the divine mother, the divine truth from the mammal, and we have the Anunnakis. So now we are born, but we are not born to be children. We are not born to be obeyed and worshiped. We are born to be slaves, right? So we were born to be slaves. So now we are now slaves now. We are now slaves. So now the Anunnakis started having sex with the human women. With the human women. They wasn't having sex with the mammals anymore. They was having sex with the human women. And the human women got pregnant. And they are the ones that had the Nephilims. So the Nephilims is part human. And the Nephilims is part Anunnaki. So all of us have blood and DNA of an Anunnaki. Originally. Because we were tampered with. Our mother was tampered with. Basically, because the Anunnakis raped the mammal. So that's now our mother. The mammal is our mother. So the Anunnaki started having sex with the female human. That's why they say that it's the male angel or whatever, and they say female human. A Nephilim is part of the female human, and the fallen angel, something like that. Because the Anunnaki started having sex with the female human that they created. And it was the female human that had the Nephilim. Not the mammal. We came out of the mammal itself. We came out of the man. This is why we have a period. Because when the Anunnakis had sex with the mammal, it broke the hymen of the mammal. And it started bleeding. And then this is when we became born. So the Anunnaki, by having sex with that mammal, broke the tradition of life. It basically broke life. It broke it. That's just like taking a virgin and having sex with her. You basically broke the evolution of life, because now the way life is supposed to be created, you done fucked it up. So by the Anunnakis having sex with the mammals, it fucked up the way of life. This is why we are here today, because we are fucked up. We are the reaction of the fucked upness that happened. But if we were made from our pure divine mother, the original way, how it was set to be, we wouldn't be this way, because we wouldn't know nothing of this. So the Nephilims became born. And mind you, when we were created from the mammals, we are not divine like the mammals. We still have our Father in us. So we do what the Father says, because we can't connect with the mammal anymore. The mammal don't have no language. Look at what a mammal is. So our Father gave us a language, gave us a reason to live, made us a slave. We can't connect with the mammal. They have no language like we originally don't have. We can't connect with the mother no more. We lost connection to the mother. If you found out right now that your original mother was a fucking mammal, you would cuss my ass out. You can't connect with no mammal. If a mammal walk up to you right now and talk to you, you ain't going to understand a damn thing that mammal's saying. But let God talk to you from the sky. He's going to be talking clear in English. You're going to understand what the Father's saying. But you look at the mother, you don't even know what that is. That father, you know, that's a fucking animal. And that's your mother. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, people, is that this is my last time making this video. I ain't going to do nothing. So I ain't going to say nothing. I ain't going to touch on it no more. So when the Nephilims were created, remember when the humans were made from the mammals and the Anunnaki, the humans were created to be deaf and dumb. They were created to be deaf and dumb, because we don't know nothing of our mother. But when the Nephilims were created, right, they still are part of the Anunnakis, and they are now a part of us, and we are a part of the mother. See, the Anunnakis are the pure breed. We are the mixed breed. We have parts of them and part of the mammal. Now you got the Nephilim that is part of the human, part of the mammal, and part of the Anunnaki, would make it a super being. A supernatural being. It got the mammal, the human, and the Anunnaki all in one. It's a supernatural human being now. It's more powerful than the mother, the father, and the human. It's powerful. But it's only led by the mother, because it is the pure divine. That isn't. So the Nephilims, look at the Nephilims. They were superhuman, supernatural beings. They got it from the mother. We got the authority, the worshipness, the bigness from the Father. So the Nephilims was connected to the human women and the mammals more, because they was led by them. This is why the Nephilim, they lied to y'all about the Nephilim. The Nephilims, when they got born and realized what was going on with their mothers, where they came from, they began to warn the whole city that y'all God, the Nephilims are basically doing what Jesus did. The Nephilims were superhuman, supernatural beings. They began to tell the whole world that they was being lied to. They was beginning to tell the whole world why they was created, because they had the authority to do it. They was powerful than the Anunnakis. They got every entity in them. They're like gods now. The Anunnakis became scared of the Nephilim. This is why the Anunnakis are the one that flooded the whole land, flooded the Anunnakis, the mammals, and the humans, because the Nephilims taught all of them everything they knew. They were super intelligent, superhuman beings, because the Nephilim showed them, because the Nephilim realized what was done to them. They woke up like we did. Just like we wanted everything we piece ourselves. And look at the gods now. Now that we're waking up, we evolutionizing. Look at the world for what it is right now. They are tearing the shit fucking down. Because we waking up. The more you wake up, they're going to tear this shit down. Let them burn this shit up. That means you out of this shit if it burns up. Just like they did the Nephilims. We woke people up and look at